Hi, I'm Kieran Matheson, a professor at Oakland University in the US. This video is mainly for Craig Barton, author of my favorite math education book, How I Wish I Had Taught Maths. Something Craig, I hope I can call him that, writes about is silence. There are various uses of silence in a class. One of them is to ask students to think about what they've learned. So maybe write a sentence or two on a mini whiteboard. This is metacognition, of course. The intent is to deepen students' connections about what they've just learned. What could you do with that idea, the pause and think about what you've just learned idea, in an online course? What you're looking at is a prototype of skilling. It's software for making university skills courses. They're usually online and flipped courses. On the left is what authors type. Authors are people who are creating course material. On the right is what students see when these tags are interpreted. Suppose that this is a lesson on logical expressions from a programming course. Maybe it starts off with some fill-in-the-blank questions to activate prior knowledge. On the left is the fill-in-the-blank tag that references the previously created fill-in-the-blank item, and here is what it looks like over on the right, what the student sees. Maybe there's an explanation of logical expressions, maybe another fill-in-the-blank question, and maybe down here there's a worked example. So that shows up here as a worked example. Now, this is where things start to get interesting. There's a pause tag, and this is what I want to focus on in this video. There's material after the pause tag, as you can see. For example, here's a near transfer exercise and some other stuff. But over here, notice what the student sees. They see this, but they don't see the material after the pause tag. Instead, they're invited to think about what they've just learned and maybe write a sentence or two about it. So they put something like that in there. When they're ready, they can click on continue and they see the rest of the lesson. So the learning gain here is that students learn and then they pause without being distracted by anything after that, and they think about what they've just learned and type in some sort of expression. So the learning gain comes from that pausing, and students think about what they've learned and link to it more deeply. So what do you think of this idea? Could this encourage metacognition, and what would you do to improve it? Thanks for watching the video.